Roblox is finally adding this update. We have a new leaked event and more wild news today. So if you're new here, please subscribe. Most of you aren't, it helps a ton. Let's get into it. Alright, firstly, let's start with Roblox finally adding an update that people have wanted for so long, and potentially something else people have wanted for so long as well. So Blox News here tweeted saying that Roblox has increased the number of users you can block from 100 to 300, which is crazy. People have been asking Roblox to increase, limits for so long, and they finally did at least one of them. And they finally increased the block limit from 100 to 300, which I know seems kind of extreme, but a lot of, YouTubers have complained about this for a while, and people in general, just because obviously a lot of people target YouTubers and stuff like that, and they can only block so many people, so 100 is not enough, and 300 now is a good amount. And just in general, a lot of people, regular players, always block a lot of people who annoy them and stuff like that, so 300 is definitely like a good limit. And in general, it's a very good thing that Roblox did here, because people wanted this for so long, and it probably helps out a lot of people. Now also, with that being said, there's also a big elephant in the room, because one limit that people have been asking for so long is the friends limit. People have been begging Roblox to increase the friends limit, as well. And a lot of people are hoping that this also means that the friends limit might be increasing soon. Because also with that being said, Julian Roblox, a person notorious for leaking stuff in the, Roblox files, tweeted out after this saying, friends limit increase is probably getting worked on as well. They did patch and block users, they don't load all at once, and the same is being done for friends. So yeah, apparently what they did to allow the blocked users, they're also working on with the friends according to leaks, which is pretty crazy. And it seems like finally after all these years, Roblox is finally adding these features that people have been wanting for so long, increase limits, and hopefully, over this next few months or weeks or so, they also increase the friends limit to 300. That's not confirmed just yet, but it is looking likely. And in general, with that being said, it's pretty good from Roblox and a pretty good update from Roblox. They're finally adding and increasing these limits, and potentially in the future we'll see more limits increased. Very good from them. I want to be honest, I don't even know why there even is a limit. Like, you should be able to block as much people as you want, as much people as you want, but I mean, it is Roblox, so this is a good step in the right direction. But anyways, with that being said, our next story of people being angry at Roblox. In typical Roblox fashion, due to one really good thing and then one really bad thing. And for some reason over these past few days, people have been kind of getting scammed by Roblox. So Lily here tweeted out saying that, is anyone else having problems redeeming the correct Roblox gift cards from Target? I just bought one from the official Target app, made sure I did everything correctly, and they gave me the wrong item. It looks like sometimes it already falls to the Blackhawk at checkout, which is a third-party card seller. Roblox support usually does not honor requests that are given from Blackhawk, because those cards give a different item, and this is an issue. The item I received is a Roblox size soccer ball. It should be the blue hair. And on top of that, if you read the comments, a lot of people are saying the exact same thing. They bought a few cards and they don't get the right item. Like, a lot of people bought, cards and they get the same item. And in general, with that being said, for some reason, a lot of people right now just are kind of getting scammed, I guess, by accident, I guess through Target or other, card buying platforms, and they're not getting the right item at all, which is pretty weird and also pretty unfortunate, because I know a lot of people actually buy these items and gift cards just for the item. A lot of people like the item so much you end up buying a gift card for it, and now a lot of those people aren't even getting the item they wanted. It's pretty messed up for Roblox, and hopefully something gets fixed here, because based on the comments and a lot of tweets, a lot of people are having the same issue right now where they aren't really getting the item that they're supposed to get, which is obviously a pretty big issue. But anyways, with that being said, our next story of another thing that Roblox are finally adding, and hopefully should be coming soon. So Julian Roblox once again here for us saying, accessory refinement upper bounds, accessory refinement lower bounds, and then a bunch of stuff he said was added to the avatar Roblox page, which obviously is very confusing, but he followed up saying what it is. And what this is accessory positioning, which is an update people have been wanting for so long, and it's been leaked for so long now, and hopefully this means it's finally coming or finally being worked on. If you guys remember at REC, it was announced that you can rescale, reposition accessories and stuff like that, and we've had this leaked so much times, and it's been such a sought after update, and it seems like it's finally going to be coming soon, or at least, being leaked and worked on. But anyways, with that being said, our next story of a new Roblox item that got leaked. That's potentially the new Robux item. So Lily here to us saying that the crown of Roblox royalty has effects. And yeah, as we can see here, a new item got leaked, which is a super cool crown of royalty, and it has Robux effects. And when this got leaked, and like right now, a lot of people don't know what this is exactly used for. It could be used for anything. However, I think we do got an answer, because right at the same time that this item got leaked, the staff of Roblox royalty was removed from the Roblox purchases. So if you aren't aware, Roblox has been adding items for when you buy Robux, say you get along with it for free. And the last item and the current item was a staff of Roblox royalty, but then that literally just got rid of it. It literally got removed. And right when that got removed, this item got leaked. So potentially what it's looking like is this is going to be the new Robux purchase item. So whenever you purchase some Robux, you'll get that item alongside it for free, which is pretty cool. However, with that being said, these items have been kind of weird just because they kind of change up what Robux you have to buy for it. Sometimes they do all the options, sometimes they do cheaper options, more expensive options. So a lot of people are hoping this time they do it for cheaper options as well, because it's a very cool item. However, we never know. Knowing Roblox, they'll probably make it the most expensive. But anyways, with that being said, our last story of Roblox has a new event, and a new event got leaked. So if you guys remember, over these past month or so, there's been kind of leaks and talks of that Roblox might do a summer event. There were some leaks through the people who made, the last hub game, and then in the official voting hub for the Bloxy Awards this year, it seems like Roblox is also teasing the summer event because hidden in like the back was like a palm tree and stuff like that. So everyone is saying that we probably will get a summer event sometime this year. And due to leaks and like talk, it seems like that's what we were getting. And based on these new leaks, it seems like it's kind of confirmed now. And it's going to be called The Games. So Roblox event leaks tweeted out saying, new event. It was found through an error on the Roblox website. The possible logo for the next Roblox event, but it's just a draft. In other words, not the final logo of the event, just a demonstration of the logo. But it kind of gives us a name. And now a lot of people are calling this event The Games when leaking it. So I guess that's what people are calling it. That's what it might be called, The Games. And also with that being said, over these past few days, we've had a bunch of games leak. So Lily here tweeted out saying a list that are potential games, because a lot of games started adding a bunch of badges recently, which kind of indicate that they're going to be part of the event. And as we can see here, they have a lot of interesting games like Adopt Me, Dress to Impress, Tongue Battles, Epic Mini Games, and stuff like that. These aren't confirmed, but all these games have added a bunch of badges recently, which kind of point to it being a part of an event. And also that being said, based on these leaks, it seems like Roblox is going back to the first thing they did. With the first Hunt event, they had a bunch of games. Everyone started complaining because they're like, it's too much games. And then for the Classic event, they did less games. But then now, based off leaks, it seems like they're going to go back that route of doing a bunch of games yet again, because we already have like over 15 games I think leaked, and more are coming out like every day, and like a bunch of them are coming out every day. So it seems like Roblox is going to have a bunch of games as part of this event yet again, which is kind of disappointing, because that means it's probably going to be, you know, the same thing as the Hunt where you do like a bunch of badges just for like one prize, you know. But I guess we have to wait and see. And also that being said, something that confirms that it's going to be called The Games is the URL for the games no longer gives you like an error or stuff like that. It gives you a redirect to the Experience tab, which is the same thing that happened before with the Hunt event and the Classic event. So it seems like this is going to be called The Games, which is very interesting. And there's been a lot of theories going around, because it doesn't seem like your regular, you know, the Hunt event. And also with that being said, a lot of people are also saying that even though this does seem like a summer event doesn't even make sense anymore, just because a lot of people were saying summer event before summer even started, you know, and a lot of people are saying an event that will last the entire summer. But now we're in a position where we're getting leaks and it's already halfway through summer. So summer event would be kind of weird, but I mean, knowing Roblox that, you know, that's what they'll do, you know. But also with that being said, with the name, the games and stuff like that, a lot of people are saying it might be like Olympic type themed, like that kind of vibes, which I don't know how that will work, but in general, this event is looking very interesting and very weird. Speaking of which, in that whole like Olympic type theme theory, marketing to us saying summer event leaks. The event hub will most likely look like Play Adobe's upcoming map. The theme of it is going to be pretty much Olympic / prehistoric. And yeah, Adobe posted like a teaser video recently, and they are also kind of confirmed to be part of the event because they added a bunch of badges. And as we can see here, it has like that whole kind of old prehistoric Olympic type theme, which is kind of interesting. Because also with that being said, recently the Olympics joined Roblox. The official Olympics made a Roblox game, which is kind of concerning to me. Imagine after all this ends up being like a sponsored Olympic type event. That would be kind of disappointing in my opinion. But in general, with that being said, this event is looking very, very interesting, because from what I'm seeing, it doesn't seem to be like a Classic or like the Hunt, you know what I mean? It seems to be like another kind of their own thing. But to be fair, based on all the games, it definitely will be another dev hunt, but maybe a different aspect to it. In general, we have to wait and see, you know, we have to give it more time, but coming soon, I guess we're getting some sort of summer / Olympic style event. You know, very interesting. But anyways, with that being said, if you enjoyed it, check this video to find out why Roblox just banned games in a country, and see you in the next one.